At the outset of the 6th episode, we observed participants undergoing an inspection while queued up. Subsequently, Song passed his code to Uncle to prevent any shame, bringing joy to Uncle. Following this, they proceeded to the next challenge. Upon arrival, they discovered the entire organ trading group had been executed and displayed. A declaration was broadcasted articulating that these individuals had been caught cheating. The severe penalty was enforced to assure fairness for the rest and as a deterrent against future transgressions. Everyone got quite scared after seeing that and moved on. At another location, June had captured images of every single file. Soon after, the sound of a cell phone ring caught someone's attention. The frontman appeared to engage in a phone conversation pertinent to the VIPs. The others who overheard started mocking June, pointing out that with the physician's demise, his knowledge of upcoming games would cease. Subsequently, the next activity was disclosed where competitors were instructed to find partners within a time frame of 10 minutes. June attempted to use the cell phone, although it only accepted inbound calls. At the same time, Hand was desperately seeking a partner, pleading with everybody to pair up with her, yet trust was lacking, prompting the crowd to leave her behind. For success in the activity, choosing the right comrade was essential. Song approached Ali, renowned for his strength, proposing a partnership, assuring no issues on his part. Their alliance was formed, as were other pairs. Song acknowledged Uncle's solitude during the pairing process. Meanwhile, Jun united with his ally Kong, though it was a reluctant partnership as preferences were against teaming with females or the elderly. A participant, boasting of his athletic prowess, insisted others join him as he could be an advantage and mentioned the current count of 29 contenders, one eventually facing exclusion. He hinted that Uncle might be the one to go given his age and frailty. Thus, Song chose his friend Uncle as his partner. After a while, 19 duos had formed and Hancock was dismayed because she was left without a companion. Jane nudged her and all pairs proceeded. The guards arrived and apprehended Hancock, who was filled with fear, and they escorted her away. Meanwhile, the rest of the participants congregated. They were led to a play area that resembled a hamlet, isolated and handed out cards. Each duo received 2 urns and were instructed to engage in a game together. They were free to choose any game involving the goat tokens. Subsequently, Uncle imparted to Shoak that in games with these tokens, comrades are termed Gangu, signifying closest allies. Shoak was delighted, and the guards clarified that whoever amassed all the tokens from their ally would triumph, and the defeated would be dismissed. Shoak came to the realization he would confront Uncle today. This revelation saddened their partnership, for Uncle was still preoccupied with his own musings, having misplaced memories during the half-hour match. The frontman observed them closely. Cho and Ali were disheartened too, and Cho proclaimed they must engage in the game or face elimination. Ali concurred and commenced playing with even numerals, while Uncle wandered aimlessly due to his Alzheimer's in search of his abode. Elsewhere, Kang engaged in the game but kept on faltering, while Base exhibited enthusiasm to play. Suzy recommended they participate in the same round and conclude the match together as the clock wound down, proposing they use the opportunity to become better acquainted. Base was amenable. Uncle was still in distress, then Shok seized him and declared they must cooperate in the competition or risk elimination. Despite his cognitive difficulties, Uncle consented to partner up with Shok, who was determined to make it through. Meanwhile, Chang suggested to Pong that they'd play another game since Chang was losing badly, but Kang refused. There, amidst the tension, Jung admonished with stern words. At that juncture, Ali and Joe were shivering, with Joe having forfeited all his tokens, save for a singular one. Joe leveled allegations of dishonesty at Ali, questioning how Ali repeatedly emerged victorious before attempting to strike him. A guard brandished a firearm at Joe. In contrast, she began sharing her story, detailing her escape from North Korea in pursuit of a brighter future alongside her kin. Tragically, her father perished en route and her mother was apprehended. Consequently, they found themselves in this part of Korea. In the midst of this, her brother was enduring hardships, and upon being questioned regarding her intentions with the winnings, she confessed her desire to purchase a domicile to cohabit with her brother and subsequently arrange for their mother's arrival. They dreamt of exploring Jeju Island. Suzy suggested that they savor mojitos there, despite Boko's unfamiliarity with the beverage. Concurrently, Uncle and Song engaged in a nostalgic game. Uncle's pace was leisurely, yet he persistently secured victory. And then Song felt sad. while Chop cried and told Ali to forgive him, admitting he knew Ali wasn't cheating, but if he lost, his family would die. Ali responded that he also had a family, suggesting they could both survive together. He reminded him that he had helped him many times before and asked Ali to trust him this time. Ali then asked how they could escape together. Joe then suggested that everyone had come in pairs, and if there was an even number of pieces, they could challenge and defeat them to escape. Ali naively believed in Joe's words. Meanwhile, Uncle defeated Sho again and reclaimed the pieces. The guard came to kill Sho, but Sho said he had one piece left. During this, I and Susie witnessed people being killed, and she mentioned seeing people killed before, including her grandparents, who were killed in a similar manner in their village. Susie added that she had seen a corpse before at her house, which was her mother's. And my father took his life. In return, I ended my father's existence, thereafter finding myself incarcerated because of the extensive harm he inflicted on my mother and myself. Departing the prison, I was approached by an individual. Initially, I suspected he was after my father's inheritance, but he was merely an acquaintance coming for a visit, and subsequently I received an invitation to this place. So I made my way here. On another note, Song and Uncle were playing. Over there, Song chose the final prize, yet even so, it was at that juncture Shock lost the match. Although the uncle inquired, puzzled by his own memory loss from Alzheimer's about Song's earlier statement, cunningly Song claimed he had declared even, and the trusting uncle handed Shock the game pieces. Concurrently, Ali was on a mission to locate the competitors. They then relayed a harsh reality. If someone were to assassinate you for your marbles, your end would be certain. Advised to switch his pouch for a bag, Ali began to conceal his marbles beneath his garments. Ali's attention was interrupted by the demise of a fellow. By that time, Joe had exchanged the pouches and secured one to himself before passing it back to Ali. On inspection, Ali found his marbles intact within the pouch. He then resumed his search for the other competitors. Elsewhere, Kang and his opponents were engaged in their own challenge. At this critical moment, he propelled his final marble, putting all the marbles on the line. Regrettably, Jane's marble fell short of the target. Undeterred, Kang launched his last marble, causing a chain reaction that resulted in Jane's marble hitting the mark. It happened, Jane triumphed, leaving Kang in disbelief and Jane overjoyed. In haste, Kang took flight, only to be apprehended and executed by a guard then and there. In the meantime, Song was exploiting the uncle's memory lapses, continuously deceiving him to win all the marbles, leading to the uncle's complete loss. In another instance, the schemer placed his last marble into Ali's pouch before handing it to the passage, proclaiming his innocence in coercing his partner, claiming victory through cleverness instead. Thus, the guard claimed the pouch and Joe departed. On the other side, Bay tells Susie that now we should play, so both decide to throw pebbles near the wall. Bay throws his pebble quite far away, then Susie was about to throw her pebble too, but Susie was not able to walk properly, so she threw her pebble nearby, which made her win, and Bay got quite angry about this. Then Susie says it happened by mistake, but Bay says no, you did it on purpose, and I won't accept your victory. Susie says that in the outside world I have no one, so I can't go anywhere after leaving here, but you have a family, you have a brother, and you must win this game to get out of here and take care of your brother and mom too. Then on hearing this, everyone started crying. By then, all the pebbles in Uncle's bag were finished, and he started asking Song for some pebbles on loan, but Song refused to give them. Subsequently, Uncle revealed an additional concealed pebble. In that instant, Shang recounted his pebbles because the sum was 19. Uncle continued speaking as he proceeded. Elsewhere, Chocolate searched for an item that had vanished. Ali peeked into his sack and saw not pebbles but stones, which were surreptitiously switched to ensnare him. Due to his benevolence, Ali met his demise, while Joe, preparing to leave, was deeply saddened by this event. On the flip side, as Bay was on the verge of departure, Susie expressed her gratitude, saying it was delightful to play with him, after which Bay met his untimely death as well. Meanwhile, Song repeatedly implored Uncle to engage in more games. Uncle spotted a dwelling that evoked the nostalgia of his native village abode, which filled him with joy, yet also with a fearful anticipation of what might come. Overwhelmed with emotion, he continued to implore Uncle emphatically. Then Uncle says that we have bet so many pebbles in one round. You also bet all your pebbles, and I will bet mine too. Then Song says, Uncle, I have 19 pebbles and you only have one. This would be cheating. Uncle replies, but you have also been lying and cheating to take all these pebbles from me. Over there, Song realized Uncle had been aware of everything all along, which made him feel sorrowful. Uncle presented the final marble to Song, stating, "Take this, for we are teammates, and what belongs to me likewise belongs to you. It's been a pleasure to play alongside you and your companions." Uncle then embraced Song, reassuring him that things would turn out fine. Nevertheless, Song remained filled with sadness. Left, the guard went inside and killed Uncle. Song's heart was already broken by this.